Hey, what's happening everybody? Rod J back again to take a look at another beer. Thanks for swinging by to check out another video. Tonight I'm going to take a look at one from Lagunitas. This is their West-ified, West-ified Imperial Coffee Stout, the 2016 One Hitter Series. This comes in at an ABV of 12.2, also 39 IBU, so I know the beer is actually in good shape. Initially, I had this at one of the beer festivals we did back in February. I had it on tap there. I know a couple of the people there at Lagunitas, so they actually provided me with a couple to check out for reviews. I actually drank the other one, so now I'm going to do a review on the one that I have here. Let's go ahead and get it open and get it into a glass. One thing I'll note on here is that it is aged in high West rye barrels. So if you haven't seen this one out there, you can't get it right now, I believe, but it will be back, I believe, towards the fall or winter. Obviously, with the higher ABV, I'm going to use one of my snifter glasses here. Now, I actually let this sit out for about 15 minutes or so ahead of time to let it warm up a little bit. Don't want to really take this ice cold because it really meets the flavors and the aroma. But you can see the darkness on the pour there. I'm not really seeing through it. Now, it's not fully jet black, so I do get a little bit of a reddish tint down towards the bottom, but very dark. A nice tan colored head that has a little bit of a good amount of foaminess to it. Came in about 1.5 fingers of the head there, but it's got some nice bubble action on top of that. That may actually lace the glass a little bit more as I drink it down. But the aroma, you get those chocolate, you get a nice creaminess coming out. You can definitely pick up some of the rye, and the alcohol in this one does leak out some. Not really overpowering, but you can definitely tell it's there. Get a little bit of that booziness in the smell. You get that nice coffee, but really I like that sweetness from the malts that comes out of this one. Kind of has like that caramel toffee type sweetness, which I really like. And it does come out rather easily. So one thing with Lagunitas, a lot of their beers always seem to have a little bit of a bitterness or hop type effect. You're not picking that up as much on the hops here. It's really dominated by the chocolate and the coffee like most stouts are, but occasionally you may get some hops on the back end, but this one is really totally dominated by the malts. As far as the taste, that's actually pretty much as good as I remember previously. A nice creaminess on the tongue. It really coats very nicely. You get a nice mouthfeel, gets off the tongue, gets around the mouth pretty easily. You do get some instant warmth from the alcohol that's used here, so you do feel that. You do feel the booziness of the alcohol. I can definitely feel from just the one sip already the heat as I swallowed the beer down. But it goes down the back end very smooth. Has a nice, like I said, creaminess. It just pretty much slides down the throat. Lays on the tongue very nicely. Really a slight little initial tip of the tongue type sting, but pans out nicely on the back end. It is definitely a full body beer. You do feel the weight on this. This is not something you would really want to have on a very hot day, but that's why it's more suited for the winter. But it's one that, you know, I have it. I'm going to sneak it in. It's spring going into summer, and I can usually drink stouts all year round, so this is not going to bother me too much. But for a lot of people, this may be too heavy of a beer at this point. And this is one that you'll take your time going through. Perfect, like I said, for the colder months. Put your feet up around the fire pit or in front of the fireplace. Sit there. Let this. You can sit here and sip on this thing probably over half hour or so. Great duration. Flavors stay around the mouth very nicely. You don't have to rush through it. You can really enjoy it. And really at 12.2, you really don't want to take a rush through it. But overall, very nice. Not too overly carbonated at all. Good, like I said, full body. Good texture on it. Has a nice strength and sturdiness to it. And like I said, it's almost like just like caramel creaminess laying on your tongue when you're actually drinking this, and you're getting some of those chocolate flavors in there, getting a little bit of that coffee flavor like many stouts. But yeah, but you also get that alcohol kick. But all in all, pretty decent beer from Lagunitas. I'll be interested to see what they do in the 2017 edition. But again, this is the High West-ified Imperial Coffee Stout. If you've had it before, let me know what you think of it. Put some comments in the comment section. Probably the video after this one that you'll see next will be the KBS, so it'll be interesting to see how that plays out as it pertained to how this one was. But with that all being said, thanks for swinging by to check out another video. I hope to catch you on the next one. As always, please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And then keep drinking good craft beers. Although I know some of you are going to criticize because Lagunitas definitely is not a craft beer now because they sold the rest of their stuff out to Heineken. But hey, I'm going to still drink them. And if you don't want to drink them, that's on you. But they still make some good beers as it stands right now. So there it is. I'm going to pick them up. And if you guys don't, that's just more for me. Anyway, that being said, I'll catch you next time. Cheers.